hello, namaskara. Nam style ali namaskara guru nani Mayuura. Welcome to Gold Class. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಕೂಡ ರೇಡಿಯೋ ಜಾಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೆರಿಯರ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ತೆಲುಗು ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. All right, finally the natural star Nani is on my show. Nani, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First of all, a huge fanboy moment is happening over here in this car.
Thank you.
Because I admire your work. We have too many commonalities or similarities between both of us.
Like
One,
RJ.
Yeah.
You told me before.
Yeah. And of course,
that was a very bad RJ. I'm sure you are a good RJ.
I won't agree. You know what? Actually, there are a lot of similarities. I'll tell you anyway in the show. And also the second one is like you had major influence of Mani sir's film at the beginning of your career.
Huge.
So,
even till now, I think. Just not in the beginning of the career. I think I'm inspired by him throughout. It's like throughout my career.
Every time I tell the same thing to my people over in Karnataka. If there is any temple constructed, like Ilayaraja sir's temple or Mani sir's temple, I don't mind being the priest actually. So every day I can do that.
You definitely are notch above. Yeah. But definitely the reason, inspiration, everything, because I started looking at cinema as a career.
Okay.
Or I even thought about it. I think one of the main reasons is Mani sir and Kamal sir, of course. Yeah.
Wow. Then too many similarities I can see here. Every time in every show of mine, whenever I interview, the first question will be the same. I don't want to break the pattern. In fact, recently I did an interview with Ragha as well. So my very first question was the same thing. Who, according to you, Nani is?
Someone who is constantly craving.
Okay.
And he needs validation to be happy. He needs to know everyone around is, liking what he's giving. Yeah.
I'm sure. Do you really think? I think you have already attained to that state.
No. There'll always be, but he needs to know that he's making something really good,
okay,
or he's able to deliver something good.
Okay.
And after that, he also needs to know that he does that for the people, right? Obviously, so he needs their validation also to feel that satisfaction. Otherwise, it's always that one small bothering feeling. So it has been ups and downs. There have been attempts where I felt it. There have been attempts where I felt I failed, and then that bothers me for a long time, and then slowly fades away. So yeah.
Do you really think as an actor you will have ups and downs for sure?
No, as an actor for sure. I'm saying in general, even the frame of mind. I think there were times where I was really like not very happy, like,
okay,
because I did believe in few things, and then there's I'm constantly trying to better myself and constantly trying to give better films.
Okay.
But what I think is better need not
be the
match with so when that happens,
okay,
when the effort is 100% genuine,
okay,
when you put your heart and soul into it, and somewhere if the mismatch happens, that is when I think it feels very
in
empty.
that way, how do you handle your failures?
It's okay, because we take this as a chance, and then we go with double force for the next one. Also, there's always a learning. You learn few things with each and every film, or every day you learn something basically. So yeah, I think I constantly search for that thing which feels right, and also does good, because not everything which is working well feels right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly in search of something. A lot of people say when I try these films, which are little off from regular mainstream masala, they say, hey, you don't care about success, you do nice films and all that. No, of course I care about success.
Anyone wants success.
Yeah, no, of course I want. So, but for me, I'm always looking for something which feels right and gets the success also. Not something which feels like, this I'm doing for success.
So why Dasara is releasing in the month of March?
Because we thought it's time to celebrate Dasara in March also. Why should we only celebrate in October? No, because also these guys, because the title of the film is Dasara, everyone was asking me, why are we not releasing on Dasara? It's simple, but it will be too confusing. You say, are you coming for Dasara? Then they'll say, yeah, I think I'll go. they get confused. Are you talking about the film or are you talking about
the festival?
The festival. So we didn't want it to be confusing at all. And also because we just went by the timeline, where we finished the film, we finished the post production, and we thought which is the best date, which is the next best date, and then we fixed on March 30th. So yeah, no particular reason. I think March 30th is a great date, and on that day is Sriram Navami, and it can't get better than.
Nice.
Yeah. So for the concept, for the film, for the title, for everything, I think universe is conspiring.
It's everything coming together.
Yeah, coming together in the perfect time. Yeah. So.
Every time, recently when I interviewed Rana as well, I asked the same question. I want to know your perspective. The whole nepotism, what they speak, right? In up north, in the Bollywood industry, the way it is being portrayed, it's completely in a negative way what they have done.
Correct.
But whereas in Telugu industry, it is widely accepted, celebrated, glorified. How do you think and why do you think it has been widely accepted over here? Why not over there?
I really absolutely don't know what the reason was for so much negativity there. The Shushan news and all that, I think triggered it off. But the way it went on and on and on was like, it was. I don't know what exactly the reason is for me to even comment about it, because I see, I can't talk fully about the industry there, or because I don't know much. But I think see what happens. See, I'm an outsider.
Yeah.
But now, since I'm here 15 years, I'm an insider. Right? So, so also if it is definite in any industry, somebody has to come. Let's say you have, let's say you're in this industry of making those marble statues. Okay.
Yeah.
If you are born in that family of, then when you grow up, you know the basic business idea, things, where to buy what. So you already have the advantage.
Absolutely.
Where to buy the best stone, where to sell it, what to do, what not to do. But a guy has no clue, suddenly walks in and says, I want to learn this.
Yeah.
It'll take a lot of time for him to get there. It is a lot more difficult for him to,
understand the whole mechanism.
Yeah, you start with a jump start. Right?
Yep.
He doesn't. He can't. Because he's clueless. Because people won't believe. If you say you've been in this and you show some skills, and then your father also recommends you, then you'll get immediately a job. That guy doesn't. Yeah. He has to go through small jobs, and then he has to work it. But that's normal, right?
That's normal.
That's simple. That is normal.
Yeah.
So why? Okay, let's say there is a big actor.
Yeah.
All his family members, or son, or a nephew, or someone, all of them would have grown up watching him, right?
Absolutely.
What do they want to become? They want to become like him. Right?
Naturally. That's quite natural.
So when they want to become like him, he can't keep telling, you can't have dreams. You can't become like me, right? That will be wrong.
Of course.
So when they want to, they'll get a chance because of him, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
And because some producers, someone will also be hopeful that his fans will also come and watch this. That's also fair enough.
Absolutely.
So I really feel, even in that show, this editing program in social media confuses the people, but I was fully batting for fully in support of nepotism, and then it went in reverse also, social media, weirdly. Nobody watches the whole show. Everybody wants to just say something. So I was like, see, if Chiranjeevi's family, or let's say Ramaragha's family has so many heroes.
Yeah.
Because they are, why they are there? Because these guys really, they won the love of the audience. So they all feel that their family is, it becomes very personal. And not everybody gets successful.
Yeah.
Right? There are so many examples of people who did it. So the ones who made it, made it with their talent.
Absolutely.
Definitely, the whole vibe helped them. But what I'm saying is, if they didn't have the talent in them, they won't have survived.
See, to an extent, people can look up the hero and they can really accept it.
Yeah.
But bottom line is, content is the king.
End of the day, if you need to survive, you need to get things together.
Until and unless the story is like, when it appeals to the people, naturally, be it a nepo kid or not a non-nepo kid,
exactly.
So the movie will be a blockbuster.
Exactly.
So now let's talk about Dharani. So who is Dharani actually?
Dharani is like us, but not like us. Someone who his world is not like ours.
Okay.
His body language is not like us. His language is not like us. The things he does every day is not like us. But we all know there's us in him. Nothing matches.
Okay.
But I think in a core level, we all know it's us. Because he's not black, he's not white, he's grey.
Yeah.
And grey is not bad. Grey is normal.
Grey is normal.
Grey is normal.
Yeah.
And him being grey.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think white is hero. No, white is not hero. Grey is hero.
Nice.
Right. Because any hero in the world till today, any real hero is grey. Nobody is white. Only in films we show.
We glorify them.
We show them as absolutely good people with good thoughts. They don't fall for small things. They don't do mistakes. They don't. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
But in real life, even the greatest of greatest people
Yeah.
would have come off tracks at some point, right?
Yeah.
So Dharani is that guy who will remind you that yes, you are grey, I am grey. He will also remind you that you can, rise up to the occasion when a situation comes, and you can become a hero too. You can become a hero. So I think that's what makes it special. Yeah.
The best part about Dharani is along with the Dharani, we have one more actor who happens to come from Kannada.
Yeah, Dheekshith.
So that's the beauty.
Yeah.
So I think it's time I have to invite him also onto the car. I think all three of us we can drive
Yes,
on.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Where is Suri?
We have Dheekshith in the car. Hi Dheekshith.
Hello.
How are you?
Suri is the new name. Yeah.
And the new Suri is in the town. Actually, so our own Suri antanbodu. So we have a very popular director called Suri actually in our industry as well. Yeah.
Now
It's even
senior hero.
very senior. He has done some cult films. We call him as Dunya Suri sir actually. So that was his first film.
So nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so now I want to know who is Suri from Nani sir actually.
For me,
Yeah.
Suri is a guy who's. I think he's the. There are all kinds of radical characters in Dasara.
Okay.
So the guy who balances the whole group of these radicals is Suri. Someone whose maturity puts everyone in their position.
Yeah.
Someone who's just trying to make a balance between a lot of things. He's that balancing point for all these characters you see on screen when you see the trailer. Those friends, those characters, Vanilla, for Dharani, for everyone, I think is that one balance equation in between.
Okay, and Suri, I'll address him as Suri only. It's very difficult to say from Dheekshith to Suri now. So okay, so Suri avare, so Kannadadale kelta idini iga. So because there are a lot of people Kannadigas, but
Yes, I've been waiting to listen to nice Kannada. Yeah.
So Suri avare, first of all, Dharani aur jote andre nama Nani aur jote act ಮಾಡಿದಂತದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ ಅನ್ಸ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ? So I know it is very surreal, but ಹೇಗೆ?
ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇದನ್ನು. ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಐ ಲುಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ದಸರಾ ಜರ್ನಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಏನು ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ದಸರಾ ಜೊತೆ ಏನು ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಮೊರೀಸ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಮೈ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾಯಿಂದ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಸ್ ಅಮೇಝಿಂಗ್, ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್, ವೆರಿ ಪಂಕ್ಚುಯಲ್. ಅವರು ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಡೀ ಸೆಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗಿಂತ 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಹಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ಸ್ ವೆರೆವರ್ ಹಿ ಗೋಸ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್.
Nani, how did you get this title Natural Star?
Oh, long story. Thank you, Dheekshith, first of all. You said such nice things. Yeah. See, because they used to somehow, in the initial films I've done, they've started feeling a lot of media or the reviews or people used to say, Nani, that guy, that boy acts naturally. His acting is feels very natural, and all that. These kind of comments in the reviews when they say performances, that there's that bracket, right, where they talk about the performance of the film. Nani's acting was natural, suits the role. All these kind of reviews used to come. So over a period of time, I think around after 7-8 films I have done, wherever they used to address me, the media, they used to call me Sahaja Natudu in Telugu. Sahaja Natudu
Yeah,
is
in Kannada also we say Sahaja Nata.
Natudu is natural actor.
Yeah.
Is what it means. So they used to say that, and somehow there are people who started saying, "We like your natural acting." It became that that compliment to me, which is which repeats. And then one day when I did this film called Jenda Pai Kabiraj,
Okay.
Samudragani is the director,
Okay.
and he said, "Tammudu, Shalom, I will put this as a title. You're a natural actor, and I want to put that in front of before your name." I said, "Anna, why it looks dramatic?" "No, Jalong, it will be very good," and all that. He convinced me. I said, "Okay." So then he put, and the opening shot of the film also is like a sculpture, and sculpture which is sculpting itself. And he that sculpture he made it into my face, my shape, and then he put natural actor Nani. So very dramatic it was. Like it's a statue which is shaping itself. So I was like, hey, this is okay. I said thanks, and that's so sweet of you. But and then so after that film for Balai Balai Magadu, right?
Oh my favorite.
Yeah, Balai Balai Magadu, Marti Garu came and said, "Sir, we're changing the title. We're putting natural star."
Yeah.
Marti Garu, I kind of laugh at all these tags and it might not. I'm not very comfortable. I said, I told that. He said, "Sir, trust me." Then I said, "No, sir, it'll look funny. What is natural star?"
Yeah.
Then he said, "Sir, anyway our film is funny film only, Why not? Let us put and see." Okay, then I thought, okay, maybe they'll take it as a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, then up to you. Because in a situation, Bale Bale Magadu,
Yeah.
who is this fellow? He'll say, "Look at the photos." And then, looks like a Katila or something like that. They'll say, and then I'll also be like, fake attitude. I'll be walking slow motion and all that. So there, the natural star Nani comes first time. So I thought, okay, maybe it goes with the fun. So people loved it. They whistled, they clapped. They were like, yes, that's the right title. And then I was like, after that also with next film directors and all, I told them they used to like already put it, and I used to ask them like, why did you guys put this? That was only for Bale Bale Magadu. They would say, no, sir, that looks great. It actually suits you. It is so nice. So after a point, even on social media everywhere, fans who like it, and like there's a natural. So I felt that it is the love, and now I should stop trying to take it off. Now enough, because I never asked for it. It came to me, and then everybody with so much of love, if they're calling you that, now I shouldn't try too hard to
do something.
Yeah, that is love, right? Just take it. So I just didn't want to, I stopped, getting bothered about it. I was like, okay, done. If you guys like it.
And while I was discussing about the natural star, I just spoke about the kind of heroines you chose for your films. They're very extremely beautiful. I think there is a surprise to you. We have someone on the call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Niveta.
Nivi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Nani. Well, I knew this was gonna happen yesterday.
No, but how did you tell me the backstory? Somebody contacted you, or you are capable of contacting yourself, huh?
No, I was actually prepared to role play as somebody else. I didn't expect them to say Niveta. I was ready to say I was Shruti or someone.
Oh, so sorry, my bad.
But how did this happen? Hello, Bokka Mata. Why are you doing overaction?
I know we spoke yesterday, but I couldn't tell you because Dasara promotion.
Oh yeah. So you guys got in touch with her?
So
Oh,
we
nice.
tried reaching her, and this was part of the plan.
Nivi, how is the shoot going?
Going well, Nani. I took 5 minutes off to get on this call.
What are you
How
saying?
sweet.
She looks amazing in that film. Like the amazing idea, amazing concept. She's shooting in Tirupati, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kill it, Nivi.
Let's talk about Dasara.
Let's talk about Dasara. What about Dasara? Tell me about Dasara. Tell me why I should watch Dasara this March 30th. Give me 2, 4, 5 reasons.
Ah, nice. Come on.
All right. I can give you 5 reasons.
Yeah.
Reason number 1, I think, is Srikanth and his vision. Because from everything that I've seen and heard, and I think from the trailer and everything that we saw so far, it is going to be spectacular, and there's
Agree.
no confusion right now as to what the storyline is going to be like and how it's going to shape up. So very excited to look forward to that. That's reason one. Reason two is Santosh Narayan. I am really looking forward to what he's done to elevate everything that's already special. Reason number three is personally, I really like the cinematography and the tonal quality of the whole
Yes.
thing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that will turn up. I'm seeing a lot of comparisons with other films, but then I just know, and I know deep down my heart that the mood and the content of the film is obviously going to be way different. We'll all have to wait till the release to kind of see what it is before we come with conclusions.
Yeah.
So that's 3. 4 and 5 is Nani.
Thank you. I started getting worried.
Oh,
I was
come
like,
on.
hey, Nibbi just
No, this is not
definitely
me,
forgot.
the friend saying. No, this is not me, the friend saying it for the sake of it.
Yeah.
I know the kind of hard work he's put into this, and not just that. I think people have kind of gotten used to the people that love his work have kind of gotten used to his judgment with choice of films. So if they are putting in money to come to buy tickets and come to the movie, it's going to be worthy of their time. So I think that's why they should all come watch Dasara, and we should all go watch Dasara too.
Yay.
Wow.
I'll be there.
Copy paste to everyone. 5 reasons. By the way, 4 and 5. On 4 and 5, I'll be sitting. We'll make a chart. 5 reasons why you should watch Dasara. And in the Photoshop, I'll be sitting on 4 and 5. Like, I'll pose. 4 and 5 is me. Yeah.
Niveda, actually, you pretty much saved both of us' job. Actually, by the way, this is Mayura here. I'm the host of the show, and we have
Hi,
even
Mayura.
hi. Pleasure talking to you.
And we have Dheekshith here in the car.
Yeah.
Dheekshith is Suri in the film.
Hello, ma'am.
Is he playing your friend?
And yes. The good-looking boy. Yeah,
Lovely.
it's him.
It was really everything that I saw on the trailer was really good, Dheekshith. I'm wishing you all the luck.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very
Very
much.
sweet of you for this call, Niveda. Really, really means a lot.
Oh,
Thank
not
you
at all.
much. And
It's
wishing
the
you-
least I can do. I'm really looking forward to Dasara, and good luck, Nani. Promote it full well. I know you have an extremely tight schedule,
నేను
but
చేస్తా, పెట్టేయ్.
yep, take care of
ఇది అయిన తర్వాత
yourself.
చేస్తా. అప్పుడు చాలా ఫార్మల్ గా మాట్లాడావు, నేను తర్వాత మాట్లాడదాం. ఫోర్త్ అండ్ ఫిఫ్త్ నేను
Bye.
Bye,
ఈ
Niveda.
టాపిక్ పర్టికులర్ గా మాట్లాడాలి మనం.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
So how's the surprise?
Oh, I didn't expect. And then it says, the screen says Drishya. Who is this Drishya stylist? He wants to talk to me. And why is she surprised to me? I'm like, hey,
That
did you
would have been surprising
guys
too.
plan some, surprise dating thing with somebody new? I don't even know. I was like, hey, but I'm married and I have a kid. I was like, this kind of surprises, please inform me before.
No, actually, yesterday only we planned this, and we got into the call with her, and the whole timing was like little.
I know she's shooting.
She's shooting, actually.
She afternoon also she is always in touch, and very exciting film she's doing.
Wow, very nice.
Nice.
So now the whole let's talk about now. Since we were talking to Niveda, I want to talk about Kirti now. So, how was the experience, or like, what is that one special thing we ordered? Talk about Kirti.
Even Kirti is like really, really close friend like me, and we have worked on one blockbuster which is Nain Local,
Of course.
and we have always been in touch. Whenever Kirti comes to Hyderabad, when she comes home, even if I'm not home, she'll call Anju when she goes home and tell chill and stuff. So very close, and we always told ourselves, no, let's not rush into doing. I'll not send you any script. Okay, you don't ask me about anything. If we think it's a great film for us to come back together, only then we will, say it out loud. And until then, we are not working again together, is what we thought. And something very away from Nain Local, we always wanted. And then Dasara came.
Okay.
And we couldn't have asked for more, because it's like a dream film for any actor, because of the depth of the film and the setup and the backdrop and all that. It's a challenge in every which way, but it's also exciting challenge. Like, you get to explore so much. So I think this will be, and then because I sent the script, I kind of feel responsible also for even Kirti's role. So now I'm so happy and proud that I've sent the script to her, because she did something. I think Dasara will be one of her best works, and it'll be a feather in her cap.
Every time, like whenever we talk about the Kannada films, like I want to know which are the kind of Kannada films wherein you have watched.
Kannada films.
Yep.
I have watched a lot of Kannada films. Garudagamana I watched, and then I watched Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah. I watched KGF,
Okay.
both the parts, and I watched a lot of films.
And which one do you like the most?
Garudagamana. mad film.
By now the whole
Kantara I watched, brilliant film, and yeah, but my top, I think best of the lot is Garudagamana Rishabha.
I think by now a lot of Instagram reels are ಓಡ್ತಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ Dheekshith. They would have edited this piece and they would have
There's a song opening title, The Demon in Me.
yeah definitely.
I listen to that song at least once every day.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
like it's a brilliant. I looking at it, I just think that what did they use for this song? They just used a camera and a light. That's all, a white screen, and it looks like a James Bond film's opening credits.
Talking about, you are also a big fan of the Garudagamana trailer cut as well.
Oh, kick-ass trailer! I think the reason like when I just saw the trailer, I think Vivek showed me the trailer. I think my director Vivek Andre, and I was blown away. That kids dancing.
Yeah.
That kind of the voice, the score, the mood, and Raj performance in that film. And I saw some making video where he does that scream on that bike.
Yeah.
Superb. I met Raj. I met him.
I think in the film fair, right?
No. He came to our place, and then at our mutual friend Deva's house, and then he's also a filmmaker. I met him there, and I've told him how much I love the film, and crazy. That's unreal.
And I'm sure Raj was also an RJ before he became a writer.
Really?
Yeah.
He hardly speaks, I thought.
We both were at the same radio station, Big FM. He was in Bangalore, I was with Bangalore. So even he was a writer. I mean, the kind of one, I think a crazy bunch of all talents have been packaged with this Raj every time.
So yeah, 2 films are releasing now, no, this year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
KTM and Blink.
KTM and Blink. I've heard. Okay, which camera should I say? This camera.
Yeah.
KTM and Blink. He showed me few rushes, teasers, and then he showed me some few pictures from that. Basic idea also. He said both are very, very exciting projects. After this March 30th, whenever those 2 films are releasing, please go watch it in theaters. This is also for all the Telugu audience also who are watching. And if it releases in Telugu, or later they'll get to watch it on OTT. Yeah.
Nivetha was talking about Santosh Narayan's music actually. See, that also one combination, of course, like I mean Nani's and Santosh Narayan's combination. First of all, Santosh, the overall combination is quite, I can say it's quite weird actually. Weird in the sense completely he does offbeats in mass or not. Of course he does in the commercial stream, but his whole tonality of his approach towards the music is completely different what I have seen. I mean, it's not the regular massy or the commercial stuff.
And this is exactly that's the reason we wanted Santosh sir for this, because this is Dasara is first time I think in Telugu in a long time, a very, very commercial film in a very raw, unique way.
Okay.
The performances are real, the situations are real, they're intense, they're deep, they're not like, naam ke vaste emotion. It's very, very, very strong, impactful emotions there. You feel for them, you feel almost like you don't feel like it's a movie, it's staged. You feel that it's really happening. It kind of have that real mood also in the film, and at the same time being larger than life when the time comes, and going to the with the commercial highs. So we thought that's a great combination which we generally don't get to see, and somebody whose aesthetic is right, somebody who just and tries to go to get the vibe of the film right, more than just composing for each scene. Someone who composes for the film as one scene.
Yeah.
We wanted somebody like that, and then Santosh. No, I think Santosh sir is the best in that, master of doing that, and I think he rocked the score. You guys got to hear the 3 songs. and the teaser score and trailer score. But I think you have to watch the film to see what he did.
Do you really think somewhere people, when they compare like the kind of, I mean, of course, after the teaser or the trailer, I'm pretty sure people, like few of them were saying like, it looks like on the shades of Pushpa as well, people were saying. So what do you think, I mean, what do you have to say for such things when you hear such things? Or
Like it is, people asking if it feels like Pushpa. I feel is people comparing Terminator and Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. Because he also wears a leather jacket, he also wears a leather jacket. Arnold and Shah Rukh both wear leather jackets. Yeah, so I think you can't compare. Just because I'm wearing a lungi and banyan and I have a messy hair, it is not Pushpa. It's a different world. It's a different mood. But I understand because it did get Pushpa is such a big success and we all loved that film, and it was like 1 year back. So I know media. Their first exciting question is that, hey, it looks like Pushpa. Is it like Pushpa? It's an easy question to ask. But I'm also like, hey, no, give me a break. It is not. I hope I put all my interviews post March 30th so that they won't ask me that question. Yeah. But then again, I can't promote the film after March 30th. Dasara will take over anyway. The film will take over. So all the promotion has to be done before. So I'm like slowly, patiently, trying to explain everyone. Hey, no, not like that. It's a different world, everything. But I just wish. Wait, I'll put a show for you inside. Go watch it.
ಏನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಏನು ಒಂಥರ ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಲೆದರ್ ಜಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಅರ್ನಾಲ್ಡೋ ಹಾಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಶಾರುಖ್ ಖಾನ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಪಿ ದಿಸ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಕಾಪಿ ದಿಸ್ So you said you had major influence of Mani sir films. So which are your favorite Mani sir films at the beginning? Like, I mean, it's very tough to. It's a cliche question, but still.
Mani sir films, almost all the films. My biggest inspiration is Dalapati. Dalapati, Tamil, yeah. Mad film. Like I can say every line, every dialogue from that film. It's like that.
So when can we see that combination happening?
Mani sir and me, we were supposed to actually a couple of times. We almost were about to, start shooting. I even went for a script reading thing. And things didn't fall in place. But there were a lot of reasons, and it didn't, go to the shoot stage. And then Mani sir moved on to a different project, and so many things. I don't know. I still feel. I didn't let myself feel bad about it because I still feel there is something I am destined to do with Mani sir, and when the day comes, I think that will happen.
But do you really think Maito films will be able to, because that's one forte I think Nani has not explored, is what we can see.
Of course, yes. They said I haven't done very serious films. Then I did a couple of them. There'll always be a lot of people will will Nani shoot a raw film? Then the Dasara comes. Then they'll say, will Nani? So there'll always be a question till we do it, that's all.
Yeah.
But if someone is ready and want to explore, I think I'll try out everything. Yeah. I think only genre I will leave consciously will be a horror film. Yeah, otherwise I love watching horror films.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I won't act in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sumarjana filmmakers, if you guys are watching this, I'm sure. So you got an answer, right? So what are the genre he loves?
No, the reason I don't want to act in it is because I'll miss out on watching it. Because I watch a lot of horror films. Then if I act in it, then I'll know what happens next. Then I will miss the thrill. Then I get to watch it. So I want the other actors to do it, and I want myself to watch and enjoy.
Do you love to watch horror films like all alone, or like do you have this phobia by any chance? I'm sure most.
I used to be like little more brave a couple of years later, where I used to watch alone. I don't know what happened since last couple of years. I'm not preferring to watch horror alone. I will not admit I'm scared or anything, but yeah, let me put it that way. I'm not really enjoying it.
Way back in 2016, Nani, in fact, like I was almost the fag end of my radio career. So there is an actress called Rachita Ram over here in Kannada industry. So she's my very good friend actually. So she was performing for IIFA. So I said, like I was in radio and I said, chalo, I want to meet Rana. I want to meet Rana because the overall, the Bahubali thing, which was like, was in the process. I said, okay, sure, chalo. She said, okay, I'm going to take you, let's go. I came, and on that day, IIFA, I saw two people hosting the show. There was one was Rana, and another was you.
Oh, you came to Hyderabad.
I came to Hyderabad. My thing was like, I had a fanboy moment, not because you're sitting in the car and you're sitting with me, I'm not saying it, being blatantly honest, because your one-liners and the whole spontaneity on the stage.
Super fun, mad fun event it was.
Absolutely.
Like even till today, I see online.
Yeah.
There'll be people who think that me and Rana really fought. Even till today.
Really?
I'm like, hey, that is all fully scripted. Even till today, they think there's one comment me and Rana will do on Vijay.
Yeah,
and Vijay will say a comment back on me.
Yeah.
The comment which Vijay said back on me is also written by me. And they think we said something to Vijay and then Vijay gave it back. And then I'm like, hey, these are stage shows, these are scripted, these are award functions. All three of us discussed backstage and we laughed and we went on to the stage. But few people understand it. It's all for fun and they all enjoy it, so it's all cool.
So at that point of time, I wanted to meet you. Of course, I thought like I want to meet you and I couldn't. But luckily, I was supposed to take my flight somewhere at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I just came out of my room and you had like last year key card, in the sense the hotel key card. And believe me, I helped you to go over there.
Really? What are you saying? This was in the
2016. It's Hyatt.
Hyatt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I had a kind of fear factor to ask a photo for you. I'm like
What are you saying? You
struggling.
guided me to the room.
Struggling,
You were saying
okay.
You should have asked.
No, I got the photo.
Oh, you go.
Like around 4:15,
Good.
I said,
Now we have a whole interview.
would you mind a photo for me? So then you said, by all means, the same old Nani, like always charming, like, okay, please come, 4:15 in the morning. And
Where's your phone?
My phone is here.
Come, let's take a picture here. No. Again, that time I wouldn't have, since I don't remember. Okay, Dheekshith, you also have to be. Come on. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nani. Okay, Dheekshith. ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದ ನಟನಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ತೆಲುಗು ಸಿನಿಮಾಲ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ. ನನಗೆ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕನ್ನಡ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಷೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ತಿರೋಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನಾನು ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ?
ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಿಂತ ಅದನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕಿಟ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾಲ್ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬಹಳ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾವನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದನಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಇದು, ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದನು ಎಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಇದು.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಲ ಈಗ ನೀವು ದಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ಸುಮಾರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು 4-5 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು, 4-5 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಬಟ್ ಶೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 7 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ದಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಂತ ಬ್ರೇಕು, ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿತ್ತು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ ಅಂಡ್ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಕೇಮ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. ಸೊ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ ಬೈ ನೋವು ಅಷ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 10 ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೂಡ. ಸೊ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಂತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೇರ್ ಏನ್ ಟೀಸರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಾಗ, ಓ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಮ್ ಓಪಸ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕಾದು ಈ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಅಥವಾ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಂಗೆ?
ನನಗೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಮೀಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ದೀಪ್ತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಶೂಟ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೊಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕೋ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿನಯ್ ಸರ್ನಿಂದ, ದಸರಾಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಪಿಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸನ ಮೀಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ದೇ ಲೈಕ್ ಮೈ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ದಸರಾಗೆ ಬಂದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನಿ ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಎಸ್ ಅಂದರು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದು ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
And he was parallelly working in the Kannada films here, which they with big heart gave him breaks whenever he wanted to come shoot Dasara. So yeah, I should actually personally thank both his film teams also for
letting go that day.
no, because we were very disorganized when it came to dates. we used to send him back and we used to say it is we won't need you for a month, and in 5 days we'll call him and say we need you immediately. So he has to like really shift dates, do a lot of.
ಲಿಂಕ್ ತಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾಚ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು.
From my side also. Thank you so much.
How sweet of you. I mean, I think in 2013 was the when you started your, you produced the film, right?
2013 was my, was I think not 13, no, not that early. I think that was me and Raj and DK partners.
Yes.
That was not my production house.
Of course.
It was they produced, and then after they produced it, then in the post production I've joined them as a partner
Okay.
by putting in money 50% whatever costed till then, but I didn't make it. Like I'm a producer who bought half shares of it and then got it released. So but I started making films after that, which is Wall Poster Cinema and
So my question is like, do you really think eventually actors, the direction which they head into is producing films, or like, what is your take on that?
actors. No, my purpose is very different. I don't think anybody's purpose is same as me. Mine was never to be a producer or to be, there was not a plan to expand the business or anything like that. For me, Wall Poster Cinema was an idea when I was an assistant director.
Okay.
I felt, in fact, I had a different banner name in my head.
Okay.
When I was an assistant director, I always like, if I make it someday, I wanted to have a production house and support young talent, support newcomers, support new directors, support new technicians, and support new ideas, the ideas which will not be encouraged by regular cinema, mainstream cinema. I wanted to do that when I was an assistant director, so I wrote down that production house name and my book also.
Really?
So that was a different name. It'll sound silly if I tell now also, but I'll still say it. It was called Devil's Workshop. Yeah, because what the concept is, why I wanted to name my production house Devil's Workshop. Because an idle man's brain is a devil's workshop, they say. And and unless I'm an idle man, my mind doesn't start thinking of ideas. Right? So it is Devil's Workshop, playing with ideas basically. Stories, scripts, stuff like that. So I remember I wrote that, then again I thought, okay, this sounds negative. I can't explain it to everyone. Then what is one thing which really inspired me or made me love cinema was me going back from school every day, seeing those wall posters change every Friday. Yeah, so then it came Wall Poster Cinema. Then that's my production house. So
Wow, no wonder, because that is why you can see that creativity. Have you ever thought that this non-stop Nani would become a natural star Nani?
I didn't think I'll become non-stop Nani in the first place.
For the first place, first of all, non-stop Nani was the moniker which we gave on radio, I'm sure.
Radio. But I actually was really bad RJ. Not really good at it, but I was like, good pocket money, let me continue for some days, and then I quit. But yeah, I never ever imagined myself to be here where I am. So
see, I'm sure you would have said this in many interviews, because my ADs and my co-directors are there in the other car. So they were asking me, sir, idondu prashne kelbidi sir avrige, assistant director agi madbekare hengittante avar jeevana. They were, how was your life while you were assisting the director?
Oh, crazy. Unreal. No, I don't think anybody knows here. Now when we say we struggled hard, we did this, we did that, a lot of people will think, they'll feel for us, but I don't think that anyone will know the depth of it, because I was the last assistant, and I was the last assistant, like the class. So the entire direction department also get to bother on me. So for me, there were, for some reason, I studied in Hyderabad, right?
Yeah.
So each of them in different direction department, they used to come from different places, So how it works for the last AD is, let's say my house is there.
Okay.
Shooting location is there.
Okay.
It's right next, right?
Yeah.
There will be one Qualis at that time. which will go pick up all assistant directors
Okay.
and come back to shoot. So if my house is there,
Okay.
they can pick me up in the end, right, when they reach location. You know what they should do? They used to pick me up, go around the city, pick everyone, and then go to the shoot. I'm like, I used to say, I'll go off. Then no, they used to say, no, you have to come in assistant director's car only. I'm like, dude, no, this used to be my morning to evening, everything like this. Now, literally, if there is some nice curry in the lunchtime, it should come to me in the end only. I can't go first to that because after so it's just not me. All the ADs, I'm sure everyone connects to this. All the last ADs will connect to this. Whoever is watching the show, I understand you boys. I've been there. I've done that. See, it's okay. We get our chance, and we get special food in lunchtime now. All different kinds. Producers send this, production send this, and then from home also we get food. हर आदमी को एक दिन आएगा
अच्छे दिन आएगा
अच्छा दिन आएगा
Do you usually while sitting on the scripting stage, do you sit with the directors or like in the form of the screenplay what you do, or in the whole like you give the complete freedom to the directors? How does it work usually?
Whatever we do before the shoot. Sometimes I know there is nothing to be touched. Sometimes I'll keep asking questions. Why this, why that, if something is bothering me. And they will come with answers. Then when the answer feels right, then we will all feel much more, confident about the script.
How many times have you visited to Bangalore?
Oh, so many times.
What do you like in Bangalore?
I love the restaurants. Food.
Any particular
And what is that? Breweries.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very good.
So where do you usually, whenever you come to Bangalore, like do you?
Just take me wherever. I just came with Anju. She also has friends here, and I come when there's an award show or something. Last time I was here for film fair.
Yeah, film fair. Very
Film fair happened. Yeah, I got an award show.
Dheekshith, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ವಾ Nani ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ? Oh.
Yeah. He used to come back to Bangalore every time, say bye, and leave from set. This is the first time I'm also here with him. Yeah.
So that also we are very packed.
ಸೊ ದಸರಾನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲೇ ವಿಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇದೆ.
Yeah.
ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ರು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಯ ಸಿಗೋದು ದಸರಾದಲ್ಲೇ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಈ ದಸರಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ 10ನೇ ದಿವಸ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೂಪರ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 10ನೇ ದಿವಸ ವಿಜಯದಶಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಜಯದಶಮಿ ಯಾತ್ರೆನ ನಾನಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಂಡದವರು ಈ ದಸರಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Did you understand?
Yeah, almost.
I said on the 10th day, they should be in a state wherein they should be doing the victory tour across city, because that is the day Vijayadashmi for Dasara.
No, we are actually, because 30th is the Dasara release, right?
Yeah.
So we are from 22nd, we are starting Navratri, 9 days, promotions. We are leading towards Dasara. So the 10th day will be the Dasara release. The Dasara will arrive in theatres, so that will be very exciting. So we haven't announced that yet. I think this is an official announcement on the show, so on your show.
ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ನಾನಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿಸ್ಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
Come teach me. Tell what I should tell. Tell word by word. March 30th.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ಸಿನಿಮಾನ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ದಸರಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಲಿ.
Dasara ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಲಿ. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think almost we have come to the end of this show. How was the experience? First of all, a lot of technical glitches. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. But we covered everything. No, nothing is lost, right? Because I think I spoke with full. I was very happy talking here, and I think I never spoke in the other interviews last few days.
Yeah.
I don't think I opened up like this. No, nice. We're having fun conversation. Yeah. So I just hope nothing is missing in this whole thing.